Mom's fiancé asks her to give up the one thing she loves once they get married. The most shocking part? She is already considering it. A mom is facing serious backlash after she wrote into an advice column and asked if she should consider giving up her only son for her boyfriend. A mom is being slammed by parents around the world after she confessed that she fully plans on giving up her son once she gets married. As the Sun reports, the mother, who goes by Feeling Stuck, wrote into the Dear Wendy column to ask for some advice regarding her predicament. I'm a 30-year-old divorcee with a son. I have joint custody with my ex-husband. My boyfriend, who is also divorced, has a daughter who is under the sole custody of his ex-wife. I only get to spend time with my son on alternate weekends and my boyfriend doesn't see his daughter at all, the woman begins. The woman has reportedly been waiting for her boyfriend to propose for quite some time, so when he finally did, she was over the moon. There's just one catch: she must give up her son. My boyfriend already proposed to me, but, 1 month after proposing, he wants me to give up seeing my son, the mom revealed. As it turns out, Feeling Stuck's greatest concern in giving up her only child involves her ailing parents, who absolutely adore their grandson. I did tell him that my parents want to spend time with my son too, and they can only do that on the alternate weekends I see him. He told me that he wants to go overseas to work, and meanwhile I can use this period to think about whether I want to give up my son for him, she writes. Shockingly enough, the mom is considering her fiancé's offer and is even thinking about going through with a trial run. I have thought of giving up my son after we married, but how am I supposed to answer to my parents? My mother has depression and my father has cancer. I don't want them to be sad knowing that they will lose a grandson, the woman continues. According to the mom, it has been apparent from the beginning that she would one day have to choose between her son and her boyfriend. My boyfriend told me when we started dating that he could not accept my son, and I know not all men can. I'm actually prepared to give up my son after marriage, but my boyfriend wants me to do it right now. I want to be with my boyfriend and yet I can't bear to let my parents feel sad because of their illnesses. I also have a mother's guilt in me because my son loves me so much. What should I do? She concluded. Unsurprisingly, Dear Wendy, as well as hundreds of other commenters on social media, were horrified that a mother would consider going through with such a horrifying plan. Shame on you. Are you so lonely and so desperate for a husband that you would cast away your own child? Apparently so. Please get yourself to therapy and figure out what the fuck is wrong with you that you would behave in such nippling, disgraceful way. I'm not even touching on your parents. That you would use them and their illnesses as the main reason to maybe keep seeing your son occasionally speaks volumes. Get help, Dear Wendy responded, in part.